Alright, let's take a look at the latest from Elementary OS. You can take a look at this, more information about this on their website. Alright, let's go ahead and fire this up inside a virtual machine and let's take a look and see what we got. So let's go ahead and install this. Alright, English layout for keyboard. Now you have the option here of downloading updates while installing. I will not. And install third-party software for graphics and other media formats. Yeah, let's go and do that for now. Continue. Music is from my friend Stephanie Foran. You can check Stephanie's music here on YouTube and on Bandcamp. And you guys have called her the angelic voice of YouTube. She has a wonderful voice, so check it out. Links will be below in the show notes. Yep, right, changes to disk. Hopefully this won't take too long. Alright, New York, time zone is fine. My name, we'll just go with TOS. Username toss is fine. Password, this is just a test, so we'll just use a short one. Yeah, and in fact, it says a short password. Alright, require password to log in is fine. Continue. I'm wearing a headset, so I'm just jamming to the music. Elementary OS is another one of those polished Linux-based systems that has been around a few years and has quite a bit of following. It does look nice. They use a customized desktop called Parthenon. No, not Parthenon. Pantheon. All of a sudden I have Greek food in my mind. Well, it is almost lunchtime. I believe it's called Pantheon. And it does look nice, so... I'll probably wind up editing the install process. I don't predict any glitches here. This has the user-friendly, what I call the Ubuntu installer, or close to it. So you can run this as a dual boot if you want, or just install the whole thing on a separate hard drive. And I've never had an issue with Ubuntu-based installers. Let's see, the last thing I looked at was, what did I take a look at? Voyager Linux from France. Take a look at that. I think you'll enjoy that. Customized version of XFCE. I thought it looked pretty sharp. Something different. From what I've seen, it does look nice, but yeah, wasn't for me. Alright, almost finishing files. I'm running Windows 10 as the host. So are you using Elementary OS? Have you tried to? Did you like it? I stick with Ubuntu Mate as my main system. I like Ubuntu, Linux Mint. There's some others out there fantastic for beginners, such as Linux Mint, Peppermint OS, Zorin, and some others. I took a look at Pop OS, customized version of the known desktop. I thought it looked pretty good. Alright, so this is installing the system. Now this will take a little bit longer. I think what I'll do here is just pause the video and I'll be back. Okay, I am back and it came up with an error message. So I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we will try it anyway. So let's see if I can fix this here. Let's go back to this. Give me a second here. Alright, let's see if this will work. So, welcome to Elementary OS. Very good. Little welcome screen. Click next, 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 and all that. Housekeeping and all that. Get some apps. ready to go. Very good. And let's see if I can change the display here. Now I'm a mouse-centric kind of guy. With elementary OS, because the Pantheon desktop is somewhat locked down, if I right-click on the screen, I can't do anything. Right-click on the panel. That's what I miss with this type of OS. It may not matter to you, but it matters to me. So let's go to applications. Let's go to display. And let's see, what do we have here? Alright, settings. And let's see, what might be a good pick? Maybe this one? Let's try that one. Alright. I think this is good enough. Let's see, right click and close. Okay, so this is good enough for now for testing. Let's see, what do we have? It's been a while since I've taken a look at this. So we have login. Okay, do not disturb, updates, network settings. We have an integrated music player. Let's go to sound settings. Now, if this looks like it's Mac OS looking, that's fine for me. I don't have a problem with it. All right, output, input. Okay, very good. Yeah, right click and close. Date and time, very good. We have a dock here at the bottom. Again, right clicking on the desktop doesn't do anything. That's what I miss in something like this. Let's go back to applications. Let's change how this looks by categories, accessories, graphics, internet, office, programming, code, sound and video. Let's see what the music app looks like. All right, this definitely reminds me of iTunes, but that's okay. Change folder. Okay, cancel. Some more settings here. Preferences. Okay, very good. Graphic equalizer. That's nice. Let's go back to System Tools here. Let's take a look at the App Center. Alright, so my first impression of this, nice use of colors and fonts. Again, I'm not that particular, that picky when it comes to, unless there's something really off, I'm not that picky when it comes to how it looks, size of the fonts and all that. This looks pleasant enough to the eyes. Let's see if I wanted to install Audacious. If I can spell. There we go. Okay, it says free, very good. Install non-curated app. Audacious is not curated by Elementary and has not been reviewed for security, privacy, or system integration. Show non-curated warnings. Nah, I would unclick that if I was going to keep this. Don't install. Anyway, it does say here it may not receive bug fix or feature updates. It may access or change system or personal files without permission. This may be somewhat annoying and confusing for new users. But again, you can just untick show non-curated warnings. Let's install this anyway. Password. If it'll work. What happened? There we go. Okay, will it open? Okay, looks good. Yeah, definitely Mac OS looking, but that's okay. And let's see, let's click get out of that, and let's get out of that. Let's Go back to system settings here. Applications, web browser, Epiphany is installed by default. I'm not sure why. I would not go with that. I'd go with Chrome is my personal favorite. And some other settings here. Startup, launch apps on startup. And we can have Audacious launch at startup if we so choose to. This is a very nice looking system. I mean, I'm not really sure what else to say. It works the way it's supposed to. It's a bit too locked down for me. Again, as in I can't right click and do anything on it. Everything must go through the applications menu. Is it hard? Not really. It's just a different type of Linux-based system. I think the default colors and everything are sharp. I'm not sure how hard this would be to theme. If you wanted to change this, if I type in theme, there really isn't much there. I guess we'd have to do some configurations, the terminal and all that stuff. But other than that, I think it looks fine. If you are a Windows user and you just want to install something like this and just go, you don't want to customize it, you don't want to do anything to it, you just want it to work, you just want to click and go, as it were, this may be something to try out. Looks like the search engine by default is DuckDuckGo. That's okay. And yeah, it looks nice. So check out the latest from Elementary OS. Let me try changing the display setting one more time, see if it does anything or if it crashes. Again, I'm running this in a VirtualBox. I did not install the guest editions. I probably should have, but that's my fault. So let's see. Normally it would be, let's see. Let's go to well, yeah. The closest we would have would be this. Let's try that. Okay. It cuts off the dock at the bottom, but just to give you an idea, again, if you did a full install of this, run the updates, I think you'll be okay. But it does look nice, I will give it that. So check out the latest by Elementary OS. Nice looking system. It's not for me, but again, it's just another option. Easy to install, easy to navigate through. If you're into highly customizing your desktop and changing things around, this is probably not the one for you. If you just want to install, click and go, as I like to call it, this is it. So I would rate this, I would call this system a click and go system. That's it. Let me know what you guys think about this. Before I end this, I wanted to say thank you for joining me for the last live event we did last Friday night. That was sponsored by the TOS community, so thank you so much for that. If you would like to sponsor a live event, the best way is to just contribute through PayPal, and let me know, and there'll be a link for that below in the show notes. So that's it. Enjoy this one, a nice click and go system.